Guardian says that this is the home of a powerful spirit. He can't tell if we're welcome or not.
How can you fight so well when all you do is drink?
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill and face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? No, hey, that one's got all his parts, and they're even attached. Finally, a challenge.
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
I shot. Spirit beat. Your end is near. I shot. Spirit beat. Spirit beat. I shot. Thousand cuts.
You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before. I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You'll want to talk to Spearcatcher's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometime.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spearcatcher's Leaf isn't a warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire. Tales say this man once stormed an entire fortress alone, naked and screaming his defiance into the night.
Ha! Scared the tar out of those border guards. But they botched the story. I was naked, screaming, and I was dead drunk. We didn't didn't exactly fight to the death, did we? Besides, I'm not nearly drunk enough to be at the top of my game. There's nothing to drink in this blasted forest.
Yes, I'm Spear Catches Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow. I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do. I examined the area when I realized that the crystal was gone, and I stumbled across some strange tracks that lead in the direction of the inn. I don't know. They look like bare human feet, but the tracks were closely spaced and bore a strange gait, as if a child made them. A deformed If there are still people there, then whoever took the crystal might be there as well. But just be careful. You were there to witness it and yet survived. This is very strange indeed. If we can reach her, we can find some answers, though we will have to be careful. Make your way there. I will stay behind to tend the furnaces. If you need more information, supplies, or even training, you know where to find me. I have a small stock of supplies, and I can also train you to be more precise and focused in battle. My name is well earned, some tell me. Have a look and tell me what you need. I'm collecting the silver to honor the men we lost to these accursed ghosts.
Legendary strike. Jade. Spirit beat. Do not resist. Jade. Ice shard. You're done. Legendary strike. Ice shard. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Ice shard. Legendary strike.
watched in awe as you dispatched those things. Not many of your kind can deal with ghosts as easily as you did. Yes, the ghosts are most dangerous. We are fortunate that they have not yet ventured inside the inn. It offers us some refuge. But I forgot myself. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, traveler. I am the keeper, as they call me. Tell me, did you happen to come across one of us on your way up here? We sent him not long ago to search for help. It was the forest shadow. She's taken another from us. We hoped we had found a way to deal with the fox, but we were wrong. She does not attack us here at the inn. Those few we have dared send out to the forest do not return. We have tried so hard to find a way to end the fox's attacks. She must be stopped. Well, that is quite the thing to ask, isn't it? Quite a thing indeed. How are we to know we could trust? We do not trust the hunter at the temple, for instance. That is why we will not give him what he seeks. Yes, we have the missing crystal from the temple. We have kept it here safe and away from the hunter. Because we could not trust anyone else to have it. One of us here in the inn overheard the hunter and the big man, who are now at the Forest Shadow's temple. The hunter spoke of a ritual that would let him reach the Forest Shadow. But he's a fool. He thinks to find the fox and seek out her help. Her help! She will not help anyone, least of all us at the inn. To save the hunter from his own folly, we took the crystal before he could reach the temple. Threats? You should be careful of who you threaten. Whatever the ritual does, if it reaches the Forest Shadow, then we must take the opportunity to destroy her once and for all. He would not have taken that chance. I must know that you will use it for the right reasons. You must kill the Forest Shadow. Do so, and I will give you a half-year's worth of taxes in silver. I have silver, but money does not grant skill. Not skills like yours. We need your help. We are a long way from the Imperial City here. The tax collector's arms are only so long. I have been carefully collecting this silver for years. But the death of the murderous fox is more important to me. Look around even this hill. Surely you can see the corruption. What creature would be powerful enough to cause such a thing? This so-called guardian of the forest must be behind what's happening here. She sickens the trees and summons the ghosts. There can be no other way. The Forest Shadow must die to save us and cure this forest. You could. Though you would not find the silver. I'm not fool enough to keep it out in the open when I run such a fine establishment. If you wish the crystal, you must agree to help us. You must kill the fox. The silver is merely an incentive. You will aid us. You must. Very well. Consider it a deal between us. The crystal is yours. But remember our deal. You should go to the temple to the west. Find a way to reach the fox and destroy her however you can. Succeed, and the silver will be yours. Now go.
When will more...
Leave me to my food, unless you want some of it. The forest is closed. None will...
The green one will starve us with her trees.
There is still food in the undercaves. We will be fine.
Hello. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, where the patron is the most important part of our business. I am Ho, your humble cook. I'm also in charge of the few supplies the inn actually stocks if you have need of them. Though I am weary and worked to the bone, I'm here to help you. What can I do for you? I'd be happy to. In fact, if you think about it, with the ghosts filling the forest, I shouldn't have any supplies at all. Yes, it is. Ah, well, have a look and tell me if you see anything you like.
about forests, trees, or temples. If you want to talk about that stuff, Spear's your man. You know how it go. You wander the countryside, maybe set fire to a few fields, pass out behind a barn, get chased by farm dogs. Before you know it, you're here, talking with you. It gets me the ladies. Ah, of course not. Just look at me. A lady's gotta be damn drunk before she'd be impressed by my name. Well, there was that time during the fall of the Nine Fathers, when I would crash down on a town like a black storm of death, rending flesh from bone. I was a force of destruction. The streets ran red with blood, and everyone I approached screamed, "The Black Whirlwind is here!" It might have been that, or maybe I thought it up when I was drunk. Either way, it stuck. Ah, I attack just about everyone I meet. We just got it out of the way early. Now, we'll get along just fine. I don't suppose you have any wine on you. Good. I'm going to see if I can find some hidden stocks of sacramental wine. Tastes terrible, but it does the trick.
Greetings, my friend. Have you... Of course. I may be able to shed some light on the forest for you. I know this area very well. She is an ancient fox spirit who has always stood guardian over these woods. But now ghosts gather, the trees grow sick, and she seems... An attack? That's not right. She's never been known to attack anyone. I've hunted this forest on my lord's behalf for a decade and had no trouble. Not that I can think of, but I haven't yet visited the Pilgrim's Rest. Could they have incurred her wrath? Perhaps you should ask. It is true that spirits can grow fickle. Some become vindictive, punishing men for imagined crimes. The forest shadow, though, has been constant for centuries. Disturbing. It truly is. It's an unnatural blackness that develops on their bark. I noticed it some months ago, and it spread like wildfire. It is like nothing I have ever seen before. Yes, and why so many? Why here? Rare souls occasionally wander from the path to the underworld, but the forest is full of them. Perhaps it's tied to the forest shadow. It's an unnatural... What else would you... The great southern forest is vast, but we're within a day's journey of Tien's Landing. If you're weary, however, the Pilgrim's Rest Inn lies at the top of this... The trees began to blacken when the ghosts appeared. I'm certain the two are connected. Lord Yun's family has maintained it for centuries. Although Lord Yun seems to care little for it, it is as if he's embarrassed by it somehow. To tell the truth, I really can't say why he is the way he is. Might be something to do with the forest shadow. We hunters think differently of the two ways, the open palm and the closed fist. A hunter's life must be one of balance if one wishes to excel. I believe there can be honor inside the closed fist and intrigue behind the open palm. The key is to understand why you act as you do. Balance is itself a choice. For a hunter, it is vital. We must be in harmony with nature if we wish to stalk our prey, yet rely on discord to make the kill. great southern forest. We hunt. The great southern. What else did you need? Step safe.
You must join us for dinner. You would be a most welcome addition. This is the Mad Fox's place. I shudder to dwell too long on the subject, but I will answer what I can. The forest has been ailing for some time now, but things have been especially bad over the past month. It has been most unpleasant for us. No new visitors grace our tables with their presence. I do not know. Maybe the fox spirit that claims to protect this place has diseased it, or I don't care what happens to her, so long as my people... Those of us at the inn, I mean, stay safe. I have heard that the Pilgrim's Path stays open to the town. One day, when the time is right, we shall make our way down there. Tien's Landing is full of so many people. I do as well. Many travelers know the name of the Pilgrim's Rest. And before long, so will many more. It is an old name. The route you climbed used to be called the Pilgrim's Path, thanks largely to the temple near here at the hill's summit. The pilgrims would stay and contemplate what they had seen during their climb. This place was known as the Pilgrim's Rest long before the inn was constructed. No, I mean, there's a safety of a sort here. We have had a refuge here so far, and the paths below are far from safe. It is best that we stay here. Surely you will find a way to destroy the murderous fox. Of course, this whole forest belongs to Lord Young, does it not? He expects this place to pay him a tribute. He doesn't call it that. But we know the truth. Mark me. Lord Young will have his share of the proceeds from this place before long. His fair share. Surviving? Simple. You can still find meat if you know where to look. And is meat not the heart of any good dish? Of course. Those are important for the blood, are they not? They keep it rich and fresh. We have supplies. It always pays to be prepared. Of course. There must be some way to try.
I am glad you are still all right. This place is not wet. The more you know about I honestly don't remember. No, that's always the way those silly stories go. A man or current sentiment in the court is decidedly secular. The emperor has become distant with public displays of religious fervor among the lower classes are Between us, I think Death's hand has influence. Death's hand controls the Lotus assassins, who judge and execute as they see fit. Fox Spirit. I don't. They work apart. Good. What else? Find spear catches.
Greetings, my friend. Greetings. You have it? Excellent. I should return and report this to Lord Yun. He will want to hear this news. The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking the lens arms in the lower furnaces so they can direct light to the remaining furnaces. The other furnaces have colored crystals in them, presumably to alter the light. Lord Yun's father called this the ritual of season. A forest, he said, cares about only two seasons. The cooler air of winter and the blistering heat of summer are the only things it notices. It's attached to some sort of lens that I believe is designed to focus light from the furnaces. If you get the ritual right, it is supposed to reveal the forest shadow. Winter skies are crisp and blue, while the fields of spring are green. Summer's heat is burning red, while in autumn, yellow leaves are seen. There are some old tomes in the temple itself, and a stand near the right wall. All right. Summer and winter seem to be the key. Black Whirlwind will stay behind to offer whatever help he can. If anyone can control him, it's you.
Hey, I'm not some cheap bottle of wine to be passed around. Damn it, even wine shouldn't be passed, in my opinion.
Lord Yun paid you very well to safeguard his men, and now you're being paid to safeguard his new agent. Surely you don't mean to go back on your word.
My word isn't worth a damn thing. That said, I'm still reeling from actually losing to anyone short of an army. Let me level with you. I don't lose fights, and I damn well didn't expect to lose one in this forest. Then you come along and beat me handily. My only rules are don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't get between me and my enemies. If you can live with that, we'll get along just fine. Well, you, me, and the kid, I hope she's well trained.
You smell funny.
Ha ha! You'll get used to it, kid. It kind of grows on you after a while.
Ew.
Be safe. If the spirit's willing, I will reach Lord Yun's camp quickly. If you need more supplies or training, that is where I will be.
Let's go find something and make its day a lot worse. You got it, but you can't actually use my axes. Just so we're clear, I'm the only one who touches the axes.
realize how much trouble you've caused me? I'll be doing paperwork on that fight of yours well into next week. For so long, it appeared you'd be one of the easy ones. Then that whole bandit attack happened, and I haven't rested since. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I am Zin Bu, the magic abacus. I was assigned to record, tabulate, and itemize the destruction that you cause. No easy task, I might add, especially since you embarked on this wild quest to find your master. Our calculations keep the universe in balance. Without us, chaos, anarchy, utter ruination. You, for instance, Black Whirlwind, you're a nightmare. A whole department can't keep up with your antics. But imagine if they failed to record his various deeds. We would never be able to determine his eventual position on the Great Wheel. You can't just guess at it. You must have records, itemized records in triplicate signed by the Overseer of Carnal Destruction and Disorder herself. Oh, you don't know the half of it. You remember that little engagement with Gao the Lesser? 3,040 pages. I lost 3 assistants on that report alone. Aha! The very reason I'm here, and not back at the Celestial Bureaucracy tabulating your most recent exploits. Apparently, my skills are inadequate to keep up with you. I'm being relegated to a much lower role in trade and commerce. My only consolation is that I will no longer have to track your exploits. I'll be lucky if I ever attain the rank I had before you came along, but I have a plan that just might get me there. And you're going to help me. Instead of trying to find you a buyer or supplier wherever you go, I'm going to provide that service directly. I need you to buy from me and sell to me, if you wish. I already have a supplier, a friend of mine from the Untimely Deaths Department, who was also demoted recently. By getting rid of the other suppliers and buyers, I can save time and be more efficient. Perhaps then I can regain some of the honor I lost through this demotion. In any case, I'll be joining with you, in a sense, to offer you items for sale and to purchase anything extra you acquire. It's a fair deal, I believe. You gain the envious ability to buy and sell at your whim, and I can prove my worth in my new role. Perhaps I will even do well enough to get promoted. Simply call upon me as you would any of your followers, and I'll be there. In the meantime, I have much to do. I'm afraid my supplies are a little low at the moment, but fear not, I will acquire new items as quickly as I can. I should go and see what I can dig up for you. Don't worry, I'll be around. Just call on me if you need something. Good day.
This is a part of heaven? Ha! I pictured more fountains of endless wine.
Excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
kawa ir apu ofir wo utarawe ir kokiti salir naur kurk. Sair sunkat nuka wo ofno aknatinir sasi ir ya.
Legendary sleeping tiger.
Wanak api ir wanaluk tatisir si kop awuka inir wo afawapi. Takawa ir apu ofir wo wir wa honu unka. Utarawe ir kokiti salir naur kurk wo pan. Takawa ir apu ofir wo wir wa hon wo wir wa wakir fonir sisa u kopkipo kusu ukut. Utarawe ir kokiti salir kop awuka inir wo afawapi ithatoro toro uka. Takawa ir apu of Ufswaya fupir yawar ir. Nara ir uk napir som kop awuka inir wo af. Wo wir wakwakir fonir sisa u kopkipo kusu. Wo ofno aknatinir sasi ir yawak oru.
Sleeping tiger. legendary strike. Style is not working.
You should ready yourself, mistress. I do not trust them. Mind your tongue, human. A friend who meets with those beasts at the inn. Do what you wish, mistress, but I will be watching.
Even here, so weak. The waters cannot bleed forever. Nothing is without end. Not even this world. Not when my power rests in the hands of mortals. Names are fleeting, given so your kind can point and say, that is mine. All words, names, history, dreams, they die on your lips. What remains after that is beyond you, or is meant to be. Not everything can be owned, not without price. You will pay a debt earned by another. I lack the strength to help you. You cannot avoid your fate. When someone steps beyond their station, others must fall to fill the gap. He challenges the order. He pushes above while you are where you should be, where you must be. If you fail in your destiny, your true enemy falls with you. And if he falls, so do we all. You must win. But in doing so, you will lose. It is a painful circle that must be allowed to close. You do not truly have a choice until you confront what comes after. You will be free to act, but there is a cost.
Questo sigil andono usat miga vidno. Sauta kuawa years minirituki niki awe. Nara we yeru yifu yeru sigil sisu no kau kau sunsier ogu no natsuir. Wona will not buy yeru fugo sisi unisuko. Wawer na wawer ko kisir suno. Koni ubni ka uno no ka usoye. Akan ba kisir koni ubni ka uno no ka u. Kone ok na bir wawer songsu wawer ni nakawaye sinoni.
That beast should never have woken up.
O kanshiro ni abawa fasun siro, o abawa feie o soyeru unsun si. Kani yukwa. O yawe kanu yeru, narawe yer konor no kaut yawe. Sauta kuawa years minirituki niki awe fuir. Tona we yer aukapia yer, ognin pi yer ahasno. Wona will not buy yer fugo sisi unisuku. Kuawa yer na we yer. Kao yawe, sauta kuawa years minirituki. Wona will no power sufu no son kuno ka uknapir, iruk sa yer ka u au katia yer. Wona will no power fugo sisi unisuku, wawe yer na we yer ko kisir suno. Kersun si yer so yer i, ukiro ke yer o ku kisir si yer. Sauta kuawa. Anyway, so here. So weird. O yawe kanueru, narawe, wayer ni nakawaye, sinoni, takuno hono ifir. O yawe kanueru, narawe, konor no kau yawe. Tona we yer aukapia yer, ognin pi yer ahasno. Wona wer no power sufu no son kuno ka uknapir, iruk sa yer ka u aukatia yer. Kiru firi kunir ni ogi yer woshinir. Sausa sinoni kuno kwair kawona weir. Ukira ni yirnin kuno son sinu kawokawe. Wono wir irfu iru sunur funir so ir irfu. O Yahweh kanuyeru, narawe konor no kau Yahweh. O kanchiru ne abawa fasun zero, o abawa feiro so yeru no sunzi. Sao. Ukira mi yirnin no son sinu kau Yahweh. O now will not buy a roof or sisi unisuku. Wawe yer na kwe yer ku. Wayer ni na kawaye. Sinoni takuno hono ifir. Yeah. Yer osa yer afifirsi. Kawona we. O kanchiru ne abawa fasun zero, o abawa feiro so yeru no sunzi. O Yahweh kanuyeru, narawe yer konor no ka. Narawe yer o yifufu yeru si tu no kau sunzi yer o no nas. O nawe no pa yeru fugo si unisufu. Wawe yer na kwe yer ko kithir suno. Narawe yer o yifufu yeru si tu no kau sunzi yer o no nasu yer. Kau Yahweh, sausa koawa yer sunin yer ipsuki. O no yer ifu yeru sunur funi so yer ifu. O na wer no pa yer fu o sisi unisuku. Wawe yer na kwe yer ko kithir suno. O kanchiru ne abawa fasun zero, o abawa feiro so yeru no sunzi. Ukiro ke yero ko kisier si yer sukut. O na wer no pa yer fu o sisi unisuku. Wawe yer na kwe yer ko kithir suno. Ubi Ukira mi yirnin no. Tonawe yer aukalia yer. Ognin bi yer ahasno. Sausa koawa yer sunin yer ipsuki. Nik Yahweh fui.
It was an honor to become her guardian. Humans expect all Celestials to be like their flighty foxes, it seems.
O kanchiru ne abawa fasun zero, o abawa feiro so yeru.
Woe betide anyone who called me surly back then. The Forest Shadow's brethren have worn away some of my stern nature.
Saulisa. Wani. Tonawe yer aukalia yer. Ognin bi yer ahasno. O kanchiru ne abawa fasun zero, o abawa feiro so yeru no sunzi. Tonawe yer aukalia yer. Ognin bi Oni yer nabetan si funk ni osi. Konor no kau Yahweh. Kau Yahweh, sausa koawa yer sunin yer ipsuki. Tonawe yer aukalia. Sisa ukira mi yirnin no son sinu kau Yahweh. Tonawe yer aukalia yer.
Let's keep things simple. If someone gets in our way, remove them.
Legendary strike. Longsword. Horse demon form. Longsword. Legendary Ice Shard. Leaping Tiger. Leaping Tiger.
No, you have sided with the spirit. We had thought her dead, but her stink is on you. You fool. You do not know our true nature. You know nothing of the power we possess. Look upon us now and see your doom. Gaze upon our forms and bask in our glory. You should be honored to see the true strength of the cannibals.
Under a demon's influence, men can twist into these things. They're cannibals, and we are in danger. Don't underestimate their strength.
This is what you have turned away from? And for what? A fox? Tear him to pieces. We will feast tonight on those succulent flanks.
Longsword. Longsword. This is your end.
That was astonishing. I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you. My name is Henpecked Ho, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customer. My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think you have the picture. The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, I'll be surprised. That's beside the point for now. I must thank you, as I clearly owe you my life. These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged into the caves below. They spoke often about the mother in the caves nearby. They used this inn as a base and a way to lure people to increase their food stocks and swell their ranks. What they failed to realize is that the forest is polluted with ghosts. No travelers means no food, whether people think this place is normal or not. Maybe they had some plan around that, but I doubt it. They are not forward thinkers, these beasts. How it all ties together, I'm not exactly sure. I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there they call the Mother, and she is some sort of greater demon the cannibals serve. I think she's the reason they're as twisted as... From what I overheard, the Mother was trapped in this hill before sagacious Chen forged the Jade Empire, but something has disturbed her. I don't know how or why this Mother of theirs has returned to the world, but if she can do this to men, she must be stopped. That is something I do not know. They would leave the... I don't know for sure, only that there are many more of them. From the sounds of it, they've been capturing people and... That is... Is there anything... Well, they're cannibals. They were once men, but they were... The Keeper, the one who met everyone, including yourself, at the door, had some skill with magic. You might have seen through the illusion in time, but most people never get the chance. They're usually taken, or worse. They claimed that they were changed by a creature called... Apparently she's an... They kept me around in hopes that I would make this place seem more normal, and they needed me to help run the inn. They're none too bright. I resolved to try and tip off the first warrior who dared come to this place. The cannibals must... A good idea. You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners down. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. I'm willing to... If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. In my own way, of course. I'm not much with my fists. But you'd be surprised what tricks an old bunmaster might know. Have you ever heard of drunken master style? I was a master. Top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife. You weren't listening. Fame, fortune, and a wife. I discovered fairly early on that she had opinions, most of them regarding alcohol and my regular consumption of... I can still teach you, though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few bottles on me right now if you'd like to learn. Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. You must pick these up in order to use Drunken Master. The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now, watch my technique.
Drunken Master. Yeah.
There, you got it. The hill heaved a short while ago and dislodged a panel in the kitchen wall. These creatures seem to think it was a new... If you truly want to finish this, you must deal with the mother. The cannibals talked about... It must be safer than this place. Good luck. You'll need it, I'm afraid.
Change will take you. Soon you will be one of us.
So hungry.
What? Who are you? You are weak and impure. You cannot stop the mother or her people.
Longsword. They're not human! They're capturing people, changing some and eating the rest. There's no way to stop! I don't want to turn kill!
this is for the best.
Thank you. Kill the filthy Finborn, my pretties.
From their numbers, I'd say we're getting closer to the mother.
Legendary strike, leaping tiger. Leaping tiger. This is longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. Longsword. Legendary strike. strike. Yeah. Longsword. Do numbers, legendary strike. Longsword.
It's too late. Yes, well, it's obvious you two are fine on your own. I'll just wait here.
As if this place wasn't bad enough. Now we have the lunatic and the baker here for... Wait. I wondered if they would find a way to cut us off. They must move through those small tunnels. I'll go deal with them. You three eliminate the mother.
Well, there's no turning back now. Who knows how many more cannibals are down there? When you're ready, let's finish this mother off.
This should be fun. If there's enough of the little guys down there, this could be better than the time I stormed the Fortress of Seven Gates by myself.
Thank you again for rescuing me from those things. I owe you... As you wish. I will be here...
What? Nah.
I just hope we don't bump into my suspicious...
Time to bloody my...
My blades are yours to command.
It's too late to turn back now. We have to finish this before it gets worse. It's too late to turn back now. We have to finish this before it gets worse.
Stop the little guys, the big one's yours.
It's too late to turn back now. We have...
Roawe faiti, questo sigil angono usarni.
She would have to be. That hill collapsed like a bad cake.
Ukiro ke yero kukisier sier sukut. Ani we sawyer, sawi vasawir. Sausa sinoni kunno kwayer kaona wer. Nik yawe fuir, utsun kuno sue umir suku. Lara weir o yufu, ufsi hirsi suno kau, kauer sun sier, ogu no nasuir.